Hi my friends. Currency C-Drama greets you. Chinese drama, A Journey to Love. Episode 1. Since the death of the previous dynasty, the past 100 years have been chaotic, and there have been constant frictions between Beipan and the Central Plains. Although the 9 countries in the Central Plains each occupy one side, they have also been in constant disputes for many years. Among them, the 2 countries of In and Wu are particularly powerful. Emperor In is fond of martial arts and greedy for money. This year he has encroached on countless cities in neighboring countries. The country of Wu is rich and powerful, and it is the enemy that Emperor In covets. In the 6th year of Yang Yi's reign, Emperor In of Lishuan raised an army to seize the Wuxia gold mine. Emperor Wu of Yang Xingyuan fought in the south of Tianmen Pass, and the wheel of fate began to turn. Liudaotang in Wu State is famous for its detective work and intelligence gathering, while Juyiwei in Ango is famous for its beautiful guests. On this day, Sun Shi's birthday banquet was held in public, and a glass was raised in public to wish the saint a victory. At the banquet, Prince Han was very interested in Ren Ru Yi, who was performing the dance, and hinted that they would meet her in the garden after the dance. After Linglong dance, she urged Ren Ru Yi to go to the appointment, but unexpectedly Ren Ru Yi was insulted by another official at the table. Fortunately, Linglong rushed to save her because Han Shizi liked Ru Yi. As long as Ru Yi was brought back to the house by Han Shizi and stole the grain sketch in Han Shizi's father's study, Ango would be able to win the war between the two. Win the battle between countries. After Ren Ru Yi met Prince Han, she expressed that she did not want to stay in the church, and begged Prince Han to take her back to his home. Prince Han, who was covetous of Ren Ru Yi's beauty, naturally agreed to the banquet, took Ru Yi back to his home and took her as his concubine. In the middle of the banquet, Liudaotang Hall Masters Zhao Ji and Tiki Lu Qingqing brought people here. He deliberately criticized the singing and dancing at the banquet and asked Sun Shi to voluntarily give a birthday gift to Liudaotang for inspection. In order to clear his suspicion of being a spy, Sun Shi deliberately identified the dancers as spies, and Zhao Ji ordered people to take away the dancers and kill them. Liudaotang Tiki took the dancers away and slaughtered them. Seeing that Ren Ru Yi and Linglong were about to be killed, Linglong had to show off her martial arts and began to resist, but she was soon defeated by Liudaotang Tiki and was injured. Lu Qingqing recognized Linglong as Ango Zui. Seeing that Wu's identity was exposed, Ren Ru Yi went on a killing spree and silenced all the Liudaotang Tiki present. In order to keep his identity secret, Ru Yi, who was hard-spoken and soft-hearted, drugged the 2 surviving dancers into unconsciousness. Linglong wondered how Ru Yi could become Juyi's white bird with her skills, but Ru Yi did not reveal her true life experience. Linglong didn't want to leave just now. She joined Juyiwei to pay off her debts, but now that the person she liked, Yulang, was still in the Juyiwei branch, she decided to go back. Linglong left the valuable bracelet on her body to Ru Yi. In order not to owe any favors, Ru Yi decided to steal the Han family grain sketch to Linglong, and bring it back to Juyiwei to atone for his sins. He also hoped that Linglong could ensure that her family returned home safely. Lu Qingqing brought news that Wu Jun was defeated by In Jun at Tianmen Pass, and the Holy Emperor was already in trouble. 5 days ago on the Yumengwen battlefield, General Shao was searching the battlefield and saw Ning Yuan Zhou, the leader of Longxian cavalry. The conversation between the 2 attracted enemy troops, and Ning Yuan Zhou had no choice but to kill the imperial army who was searching the battlefield. Ning Yuan Zhou wanted to take the opportunity to escape, but General Shao stopped him. But Ning Yuan Zhou pointed to the arrow shot in his back and accused the Holy Lord of listening to slander before the war, being arrogant and underestimating the enemy and harming everyone. He was unwilling to be loyal to such a Holy Lord. Zhang Song, the first assistant, believed that the country could not be left without an owner for a day, and proposed that Danyang King Yang Xingjian succeed him as emperor. Empress Wu Xiaoyan received a letter from her cousin Xiao Ming confirming that the Emperor Shang was just temporarily staying as a guest in Guozhen. And she is now pregnant, and the imperial doctor has determined that the baby is 90% male. Although King Danyang questioned whether the queen's pregnancy was necessarily a boy, Zhang Song proposed that King Danyang continue to supervise the country and determine the country's unification based on the gender of the queen after she gave birth. Zhang Song asked why the news of the capture of the Holy Emperor came from Xiao Meng, but there was no news from Liudaotang led by Zhao Ji. He personally came to Liudao Hall to check and found that all the secret reports from the hall when Ning Yuan Zhou was there were missing, and he reprimanded Zhao Ji for deposing his own eyes and ears after taking power. Zhang Song wanted to call Ning Yuan Zhou to go to Ango to secretly find the Holy Emperor and get back the imperial edict on the Queen's fetus, but he didn't know that Zhao Ji sent Ning Yuan Zhou to the battlefield in order to kill him. Zhang Song threatened Zhao Ji to find Ning Yuan Zhou within 7 days, otherwise they would not. My nephew will definitely die. Zhao Ji arranged for Lu Qingqing to find Ning Yuan Zhou as soon as possible within 7 days. He believed that Ning Yuan Zhou would definitely come back if he was not dead on the battlefield. Ren Ru Yi did not wait for Linglong to attend the appointment. She came to the Juyiwei branch to check and found that Linglong had been killed. It turned out that Zhao Ji bought information from Mr. Yue and raided and killed all the people in the Wudu branch of Juyiwei. Ruyi hid in the dark and heard that Lu Qingqing broke all the bones of Linglong in order to interrogate her, and Linglong's lover was let go because he was a confidant of Mr. Yue. Ruyi was almost discovered by the Liudaotang Tiki. She decisively killed the Tiki and then left with Linglong's body.